white rabbits, and hey and hello there everyone. Welcome back to the Strike Streams Tuesday edition and first of the month edition and April Fool's edition. I've never really cared for April Fools, so no fools, no jokes, remember to read the rules. And all that stuff. Also, I wasn't late. Like, I started at 2 o'clock. I hit going live at 2 o'clock. Anyway, Bark, how are we all doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Have any of you been genuinely fooled or tricked by anything today? I did have one thing where I was kind of like, I like forgot that it was April Fool's, and it was kind of, and I was kind of like, sort of like, what? But then as the video went on, it kind of like started to make more and more sense until at the end the person said it's April Fool's. And I was like, okay, yep, I was right. This is weird. But I forgot it was April Fool's. So, because it was like kind of presented in a sincere enough way. It was like just ridiculous enough to be like, what? But also presented well enough that it was like, not what? So yeah. Anyway, Bark. What did Gage get? Hang on. Oh, you had a Tenchi's choice between a Bouffalante and a Crocodile. Nice. Oh, and then you got a Rhydon as well. Oh, double nice. I mean, or is it triple nice? Because you got 3. That's awesome. Oh, congrats. So let's say hi to some people. So Moping Mum, hi. Kevin, hi. Cheese, hi. Kieran, hi. Skywatcher, hi. Xander, hi. Cheese, hi. Did I say hi to Cheese already? I did. Well, Cheese deserves to be said hi to twice. Moping Mum, hi. Weiss, hi. And Kiba, hi. Cuba. And I think that might be everyone, but I'm just scrolling back because a lot of people have said hi. If you haven't already, please click like on the video. No crab cake popsicles today. Yes. Okay, so let's get into things, shall we? I've said hi to people. We've started the stream. I'll talk a bit about video games and the strike today. A while back, I did have an idea of something I could do for April Fools, but to be honest, I kind of like ended up getting my sort of setting up the stream. I did kind of like cut it closer to the start time than I would have liked, so I just didn't really have time to prep for it or anything. And because I think that there are other things for me to talk about today. It's to do with like video games and the strike and information online and stuff like that. I think that's probably a more important thing to talk about. And I wanted to do it in a sincere way and not whilst doing a silly April Fool's thing. So, okay, Pokémon Shield. Okay, so here we go. And yes, to reiterate, I said it, Xander's now saying it, like, no fake outs and stuff, like April Fools and stuff. Okay, anyway, Park. So, we'll get into things and stuff today. So, chat, we are now, it's been over 2 weeks since I got the Golden Mesprit, which means that, mathematically, we are less than 2 weeks away from our next Golden Mesprit, by which I mean legendary shiny Pokemon. So chat, who do you think I will get as my next shiny legendary Pokemon? Do you think I will get Thundurus next? Do you think I'll get Uxie next? Do you think I'll finally get Blacephalon? Like Thundurus, the new kid on the block. Uxie, our sort of middle of the road kind of like it's a nice companion piece to the Mesprit. Do you think we'll finally get Blacephalon after over 4 months? I mean, heck, we're almost at like 5 months since we've been doing Blacephalon. Do you think we'll finally get Blacephalon after 5 months? Or do you think I'll just get some random wild card, like either Tapu Bulu or an Ultra Beast? Let me know. So there we go. Oh, Moping Mom, you got Shiny Glamora? That's a good one. Congrats, that's very good. Now, did you sandwich hunt for it, or did you just, like, bump into it? Because that's very cool. Let's see, a lot of people are saying Thundurus. I have a funny feeling about Thundurus as well. I think Uxie might be a little bit less likely just because we've been doing it a bit less than everything else. but we'll have to see. Okie dokie. So, chat. My lovely chat. But yeah, there we go. Chat, my lovely chat. So yeah, those are my tickets: Thunderous, Uxie, and Blacephalon. Could you, if you're interested in playing along today, could you please just let me know, strike, in big capital letters, because I'm a voice actor and I'm on strike for video games. And then could you say, so strike, I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of those. Ready, set, bow, let me know out of those Pokemon, and then, yeah. And then we'll figure out who can do what and how many people are here and all that lovely stuff. Okay. So let's add some people to the spreadsheet. Mr. Spreadsheet, spread me a sheet. Bum, 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 bum. And that's looking neat. Okay. Right, let's see. I'm just adding people who I can kind of see, and then we'll actually, like... Well, no, actually, no, wait, hang on. Gage, Kevin, Sky, Kieran, keep a moping mom. And then Weiss. Okay. Oh, moping mom, you got the Keldeo. Nice, shiny Keldeo. Yeah, Xander, you'll have to tell me about the... I am interested in the Sarah thing. I want to pay attention to it when I ask you, like, what's happening. Also, I still haven't listened to the audio on this, so I don't know if these streams sound terrible or not. Oh dear. That's my homework for Wednesday, I guess. Okay, so we have 7 people. And then we can... so we can just have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at, like, who's here and who's not and what's going on. Okay, hang on. So Gage is a Blacephalon. Let's see. Hang on. Any. Ooh, okay. Lots of any's. And then the clown. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Abraham Lincoln. Let's get Moping Mom on a Uxie. And then who else was there? And then Kevin... Oh, hang on. Gage is a Blacephalon, so I need to make sure Gage is, like, on Blacephalon. And then... Okay. Yes. Okay. Hang on. Blacephalon, Thunderous, and the Clown. Oh, Sky can do... Sky can only do Thunderous. Okay. Okay. So that means either Sky or Gage has to be like a Team 3 person. Okay. I'm gonna push Sky back. I'm sorry, Sky. But okay. But I think everyone else should, like, in theory, in game theory, be good. So let's see. Wait, hang on. Who am I missing? Oh, I think it's Kieran. There we go. Okay. So I think I've got this right. Let me know if I've got this wrong, okay? Because I'll check through I can check through the chat in a second. But Team 1, Uxie, we're going to have Moping Mum, Kiba, and Kevin, okay? And then Team 2, Blacephalon, is going to be Gage, Kieran, and Weiss. And then Team 3, Thunderous, we're going to have Skywatcher. Because thunder happens in the sky. So... That's the theory, the game theory. And then there we go. Astro, hello, welcome. Lovely to see you. Yes, Xander, yeah, send me screenshots. Please do that. So again, because I'm, like, busy at the minute, like, I literally just missed you immediately afterwards saying I should send you screenshots. Okay. So, but does that all sound good? Does that make sense? Does that sound okay? Okay, so Team 3 is going to be Sky. Team 2... so that's Thunderous. Team 2, Blacephalon, is going to be Gage, Kieran, and Weiss. And then Team 1 is going to be Moping Mum, Kiba, and Kevin. So hopefully that's good. Hopefully that makes sense. I am going to get right into things today. Yeah, local communication. So please make sure that you're connected on the Wycom. Because that's always useful and good and dandy and fine and dandy like sour candy. And then we're going to talk to the lady. And we're going to say that anything goes. But I'm going to set up Yuxi. And then Donkey Kong, the Gorilla of Congo Bongo. Hello. Why do I have a funny feeling that if I click on this name... Hang on. I just want to check one thing here. Oh. I thought you were going to be someone who had maybe, like, changed the name for April Fools or something to, like, deceive me. But, welcome, welcome, welcome. Theo, hello. Because like, people have changed the names and stuff today. Well, hello, welcome, welcome, everyone. If people haven't clicked like on the video yet, could you please click like on the video, because it does just help so much. Okay, so Team 1. This is going to be Moping Mum, Kiba, and Kevin. You three are going to type in the following code. We're going to go 0401 and then 0201. How about that? 0401, 0201. And then here we go. So this is Moping Mum, Kiba, and Kevin. Okay. I know. I had to check Xander because that's the thing. Now that I know how to check, if I see a name where I'm like, is that a new person or is that someone who, like, on April Fools, I have to check. You know, I'd normally like treat someone, a newcomer, as if they definitely are new, but I was like, today I have to check. So welcome, welcome. But yeah, no, speaking of, like, April Fools and information and stuff like that, no, that's why I decided not to do the little thing I did have in mind today for something else, because I feel like this is very relevant at the minute as well. But it's basically just about, like, misinformation online, and it's basically just kind of like a reminder that if you see stuff online, especially on social media, but even like certain articles and stuff like that posted on certain websites, you have to be really skeptical about like where they got their information, how they got their information, and stuff like that. And particularly in regards to like things to do with like the voiceover industry and the strike and stuff like that, because a lot of these people can like exaggerate things, they can just get things wrong, and also they just may not really know what they're talking about. You know, it's like if someone hasn't been in a recording booth, if they weren't in the sessions, if they don't actually have any kind of physical presence with regards to like a project, they're probably not going to know about it. And there's just a lot of stuff I see about voiceover that's like wrong online, and you know, and so it's important to not only take things with a grain of salt, but if you kind of know things are wrong, or it's like that's not like, ask people like, where did you get your info for this? How do you know this? Or if you know something's wrong, say, this is wrong, why are you lying, and stuff like that. Anyway, Yuxi has the levitate ability, so no ground moves. Dark, Ghost, and Bug are the best. Let's actually get into things, shall we? Donkey Kong, the Gorilla of Congo Bongo. You got shiny Yuxi in Dynamax Adventures. You had 68 or so. No, well, if it was 69, that'd be nice. But even so, at 68, that's nice. Oh, awesome. Today we're hunting for Yuxi, Thunderous, and Blacephalon. So if you're interested in any of them, like, let me know. Anyway, oh gosh, who is... none of these are very good. I'm going to go with Pelipper because of, like, rain strats. That's my theory, my game theory. Mantine goes along with a rain team pretty niftily. Charger Bug doesn't have a bug move. But yes. Okay. But that's awesome. Awesome. Okay. Anyway. Right, here we go. Da-da-da! Oh, Doublade doesn't have any ghost moves, though, does it? It has Iron Head, but not, like, Shadow Claw or anything. Let's see. Relicanth. Do we just want, like, a water team here? Like, genuinely. We could genuinely just have, like, a water team here. I am not seeing any of the... I'm tempted to go for the Relicanth. Oh, no, but there's water there. Oh, no. I'm going for it. I'm sorry, Doublade. You've got a cool shiny, but I maybe just go for like a water team. Okay. Right. Anyway. So, But yeah, like there are just a lot of things about voiceover where people do not know what they're talking about, and you really have to like query and question that, and I think today is a good day to remind everyone of that. People, again, I've sort of talked about these things, so I won't go on about them like too much. I am actually using dual wing beat today because of the max airstream and because it's powered up. But I love how we have all these Pokemon with effective typing against Psychic, but none of them have moves that are super effective. A little bit. So there's just kind of like, I don't know. Oh, hang on. Right, max overgrowth. Oh, crud. Don't you dare go for... Okay. Thank goodness none of our water types are actually weak to grass so far. Anyway, I need to plug my phone in. But anyway, sorry. So, I have said about people being kind of like, misinformed or uninformed about the strike. And it's annoying how there are these like pockets of where there's been like a lack of information, and then with the sort of the void of no information, that void gets filled with like lies and incorrect information. But like I'll give you the example that I've given before. There are people who seem to believe that if a video game just switched to a different studio, oh crud, hang in there, no, that if a video game switched to another studio, that magically means it's like no longer struck. But that doesn't make any sense. Like how does, because you have to remember, this is about like union and non-union, and about like AI protections, and it's just kind of like, well, how does physically recording in a different space provide you AI protections? It doesn't, It's kind of like, and that doesn't magically make something union or non-union or whatever. Wonga? Oh, hang on. Where did we get a Wonga? Hang on. I can't see a Wonga. Let's just check. Hang on. Oh, okay. Well, hang on. Is there a way for me to check this on my... Oh, hang on. Hang on. I might know a way to check this. Hang on. I might have a way to check this. Anyway. Okay. Driftblim is switching. That's not a bad idea, I guess. Okay. Oh, no, for the love of Nelly. Hang on. Hang on. No, hang on. I might have a way... Hang on. So should we go for Relicanth? I'm guessing that's why Kevin switched for the Sceptile. And then we can go for, like... Relicanth and then... Oh, we could go for Skuntank. Oh! What if... Oh, here's my theory. My game theory. What if we had, like, Skuntank with, like, Acid Spray, and we used, like, Acid Spray Water Rain strats or something like that? Sceptile has X-Scissor. Yes, but... if we had the Acid Spray Rain strats, that would... Here's the thing. A stab water move in the rain is more powerful than a super effective X-Scissor. So keep that in mind. Mathematically. Okay, hang on a sec. Oh, for the love of Nelly. Hang on. Can I check this on my phone? Hang on, Cheese. I promise this is coming. I just needed to, like, strategize and... Oh, Cheese put, like, ha, gotcha. Well, it says anonymous. It's anonymous. Ha, gotcha. Best prank. And then, hang on, where's the... Oh, it cuts off. It's, like, best prank... does it just say best prank, or is it, like, or is that cut off? Is it, like, best prank ever, or best prank? Sorry. I might have a different way to check this in a sec. Anyway, sorry, I'm being very boring. Let me... Hang on. Where is the... Hang on, activity. I might be able to check this very quick. Hang on. Cheese is probably like, this isn't going the way I had anticipated. Oh, you said get moneyed by Anon? Oh, I can't see that at all. Uh-oh, why isn't that working? Okay, yeah, sorry, this isn't, like, working very well. Okay, as long as, Sand Slash or Sceptile switch here. Sand Slash or Sceptile? Sand Slash or Sceptile? Oh, crud. I've said it too late, haven't I? We wanted the water team. The water team! No! No! We just passed over an amazing Pokemon! Oh, dang. Okay. No, remember the rule. If in doubt, if there are two people who need to switch, both throw the hat in the ring. Not neither, both. It's always a both, not a neither. Dang. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Cheese. I guess my OBS doesn't have the... Will it work if I... Oh, hang on. Is this gonna work? Probably not. Okay, oh, for the love of... Is this gonna mess up as well? Yeah, I think this is... Okay, yeah, sorry, Cheese. I think it's just... Yeah, that's not gonna... Don't know why that hasn't worked properly, but okay. Anyway, Bark, yeah, because, like, Sceptile's bad for Skuntank as well. Oh, well. Okay. Too bad Seismitoad doesn't have any water moves. I know, well, yeah, I know. I was gonna say, I was thinking, like, for a Skuntank, it would have ground moves. Like, it'd be nice if it had ground moves. But yeah, no ground, no water. It's basically just a really good support Pokemon, but yeah. Oh, okay, we're going with that. Oh, we wanted Relicanth so badly. Oh, well. Anyway, sorry, Cheese. The two words I don't think I actually have said yet are thank you. Thank you for the Wonga. That's very kind. I'm sorry that it has not at all gone to plan and that we haven't gone with a Relicanth and I'm sure I apologize to everything. No, we got to use water. Ah, my gosh. What part? Rain strategies, guys! Rain! The rain! The rain! And stab and rain and stab and rain. Stab and rain and stab. Is this part of some elaborate April Fool's prank? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Right, Weather Ball. No, no! More flying, no! No! Ah! Okay, oh my gosh. Right, anyway, I think Bo wants us to stab the rain, which is easier said than done. Very nice, Kevin. I like it. Okay. Max Flutter, bye, 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 bye. Okay. Oh, hang on, what did Sky say? Oh, you just got rickrolled by an Instagram reel. Oh, no. Oh, here's the Max Flare. Oh, no, my rain. My beautiful rain, which just saved Sand Slash. That and the Max Flutter. Bye, bye, byes, bye, byes. But anyway, it doesn't change the fact that Weather Ball still does a huge amount of damage. So you thought you had me there, Skuntank, but you didn't. Okay, okay, so the question here... what do we do? Who do we switch out of Sceptile or Sand Slash? Do we just switch Sceptile, and then Sand Slash can do, like, Max Steel Spike strats, and then the rest of us can just use, like, our water moves or whatever? Is that the plan here? Yeah. Yeah, Skuntank does have dark moves, but maybe if it uses one acid spray to begin with and then switches to Lash Out, more like a Thresh Out, then, like, that could work or whatever. Okay, because Sand Slash is due to Dynamax. Well, I suppose in theory, see, I've got so flustered here that basically it's like, but we could have had Dynamax Dark Stab, which would have lowered special defense. And in that instance, it's like, yeah, we probably should have done that. But I'm just so flustered now. I'm so flustered. I don't think this will make too much of a difference, though. To be honest. But yes, sorry. See, I just went on a huge rant about Stab, and then by not switching Skuntank to Sandslash, we just avoided using Dynamax Stab. So, anyway. So my bad on that one. But I got flustered by all my not bads on the other stuff. That's my excuse. My game excuse. Okay, anyway, Bark. No, but chat. So speaking of, like, poor information and stuff, yeah, there's just a lot of poor information online, and you really need to ask, like, if you ever see anything that it seems like a random person, like, if it's like a random person, but they're posting about something where it's like, how do you know so much about this? Do say, like, how do you know this? What is your source of this? Where did you get this from? I don't think this sounds right. Can you tell us more about how you came upon this info? Like, stuff like that is very important, because there's just a lot of stuff online that is just not great. And, oh, does Sandslash not have the steel spike? Well, then what does it have? I hope this isn't ice. Ah, crap. Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry. We should have taken Skuntank as the Dynamaxer. In which case... Because now, basically, Mantine is pointless. Confusion, maybe? Ah, no confusion. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just like lash out more like a thrash out, and we'll still win this, I think. Like, not a problem. But yeah, this has been a very inefficient run just all around, and I apologize for my hand in that from like the end, like from the end of the third battle onwards. I apologize for my part in that. Okay, right, Weather Ball, Kadoosh, right, Max Hailstorm, more like a Max Failstorm. Okay. And then there's Water Pulse. Confusion? No. Okay, Swift, but we can just shake it off. So no worry. Oh, no, but I'm going to get hit by the hail. No, 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 Pelipper, old buddy, old pal, no, no, no. Oh. Interesting how there's no attack effect for Weather Ball. Oh, what? Do you mean, like, like no freeze, no burn? I guess it's because, like, water doesn't really have one. So... And the thing to remember is that Weather Ball doubles in damage when there's a weather up. It's not just that it changes type, but it also doubles in damage. So, like, that's kind of, like, the extra effect. And 2, 4, 6, 8, that cheer was great! So, oh well. And it just got rid of the acid spray. Or maybe, yeah, no. Okay, it lowered defense. That's less great. Oh, but the lash out, was that crap? Or was that just, no, that was just that powerful. Dang, nice, everyone, very nice. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, get those emojis in, everyone. And we will, and we'll see if we can get a shiny Uxie. Will anyone get a shiny today? April Fools, remember, no fake outs, or anything. But yeah, and Team 2, Blacephalon, so for Team 2 for Blacephalon, sorry, Gage, Kevin, and Weiss, please come on down. Hang on a sec, the spreadsheet got changed, and I don't know why, hang on. I don't know if it's being done for a joke, but it's, like, not funny and not helpful, so, so I am just gonna change that. because that's like not helpful. Like listing 2 people on the spreadsheet at the same time isn't. How do I change that? Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. Oh no, sorry. Oh no, never mind. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, I'm as blind as a bat. Never mind. I'm being an idiot. Never mind. I thought that said. Okay, sorry. My bad. I thought like Kevin had been mixed up with someone else. But sorry, Kramen. I thought you'd like changed Kevin's name, but it was like Kieran's name, and it was like, yes, Kieran has changed names. My bad. Again, that's why I was so confused, because I was like, Kramen wouldn't do that. Why has that been? I was like, Kramen joined late? Sorry, my bad. Why is up with me today? I don't know. Okay, no sparkles. I was so confused, Kramen. I was so confused. I was just like, I was like, is this a joke, or have you like come in late and not realized what's happened? Or anyway, sorry, my bad. Honestly, though, to be honest, I think the reason why the change is there is because the name is so similar. I almost like would rather not have it list the other name. It's a bit like when Kieran changed the name to like Xander Fan. I wouldn't really want the spreadsheet to say Xander Fan, because that would then just probably make me think it's Xander, and I think that's kind of like the logic that... anyway, sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, right, Sceptile, no, but it's like, oh, Sceptile. Relicanth, no. Skuntank, no. Anyway, will we get... Because, sorry, this is taking long enough. The Golden Yuxi! No. Okay. Do I need any of these for the old spreadsheet no? I think it's a spreadsheet no. Let's check the old... But anyway, sorry, hi Kramen, happy April. Welcome. And if anyone hasn't clicked like on this disaster of a video, please click like on the video, because Lord, I need it, apparently. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Sceptile, because it's a girl Sceptile. You can never have too many female Sceptiles for, like, passing on the ability reasons and stuff like that. Okay, also, sorry, something actually is up with my eyes today. Like, I'm actually not kidding. I'm not just making an excuse there. I've kind of noticed this. I don't know if my glasses are just really foggy, which they may be. I was even going to reference Xenoblade earlier, but I can't think what I was going to say now. Oh, no, I know. Oh, no, there was a Ned Flanders reference, and I had a Ned Flanders reference lined up, but... Okay. Oh, Moping Mum's gonna go. Thank you so much. See you in a bit. Okay. So, welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Yuxi? Yes, I would. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's try and, let's try... Sorry, why is that with my eye today? Let's move on. Let's try and, like, let's see if we can salvage this stream from here. Did somebody say salvage? So Team 2, Blacephalon, Gage, Kieran, and what? I'm sorry to ask this, Kieran. Would you be willing to, like, get rid of the 7 or something? Because that's actually, like, really distracting. Because it just keeps making me think it's Kevin. I know Kevin is like listed as the problem is like Kevin's listed as silver, and then Kieran is like listed as 7 or has 7 next to it, and it's just kind of confusing. It's kind of confusing looking at like a K and then like an Evan, and I don't know. Yeah. So sorry, it's just one of these things. So, like I know who Kieran is. Like before even I looked it up on the like channel activity thing, I could tell it was Kieran. But yeah, so that's gonna just throw me off if I keep seeing K Evan all the time. So again, that's still my brain for being an idiot. That's not me having a go at you. That's just my brain is too much of an idiot to be able to separate a K Evan from a Kevin. But yeah. Anyway, Team 2, Gage, Kieran, and Weiss, please come on down. Internet, make sure you're connected to the internet, the Wycom, all that stuff. And then we're gonna say Blacephalon, aren't we? Because this is Gage. But yeah, sorry about that, Kramer. I know you were like trying to be helpful there, but yeah. But that thing, just seeing like, see if you see like, if you see, oh, for the love of Nelly, if you see like that kind of thing, if you're just like very briefly looking at that, you kind of just see like Kurt Evan. The way our brains process words is we look at like the first letter and the last letter, and then like the letters in the middle, and then we sort of jumble them up. So if you kind of see that, you see like sort of K and then like N, and you see the IN, and it just I think that's probably why. But yeah, but it's why we sort of tend not to note a lot of misspellings and stuff like that. Right, 0401 and then 0237. How about that? Right. Okay. So, Blacephalon. So this is Team 2. This is Gage, Kieran, and Weiss. So please come on down. We got the funny for the money, we got the Gage, and then we just need an Artemis. So here we go. So for Blacephalon, we want Ghost, Ground, Dark, Rock, and Water in that order. If we get a Rain team, that would be the best thing, but what are the odds we now get like a load of like Bug, Dark, and Ghost or something like that? That's probably how this is. It's going to be like that 2 Ronnie sketch. But yeah. Okay. What is up with my... I'm finding it really hard to read chat today. Something is like wrong with my vision. Do I need to make the text... Maybe I might make the text a bit bigger in chat today. Just because something is up with my eyes and I don't know what. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit bigger. That's a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Oh, Pelipper! More rain! Okay, Bagsy the Pelipper. And then Cramorant is a water type. And then Beware. Cool man, yeah, wants a Beware. Okay. And then Gorgeist. Okay, there we go. So if we can get more... like waters, that would be pretty cool. But if we can't... Oh, did I see it with... no, was that a Dreadnought as the rock type? Or was that a different rock type? Wait, why is it Doublade? Why do they keep Doublades on the left? Okay, oh, Crustle. Okay, it's a Crustle. Do we want the Crustle? Do we want to, like, aim for the Crustle? I've gone left because Jolteon is very scary for, like, water flying types. But anyway. Because, yeah, Jolteon would be very scary. Okay. I will just say, so I've made the chat font bigger. But that does also mean that things like the only 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 sparkles and trying not to spam chat and stuff are like extra prevalent, going to be like extra important now, because it means that I can see less chat now. I can only see about like 10 chat messages instead of like 15. Right, I'm going to go with Weather Ball, and this should be good. Oh, there was Drapion, wasn't there? And this is Blacephalon. But here we go. This is an evil path for us, is it? Oh, oh no, Kiba, you did a whole load of cleaning and then like immediately afterwards. Ow, that sucks. I mean, when you clean stuff, like it's got to get used up at some point, kind of thing. But yeah. And if he doesn't clean, then that really sucks. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So here we go. Double speed is up. And then I'm just going to keep going with the rain and the water and everything, and then we'll kind of take it from that. Okay. I wonder if... Hang on one sec. I have a theory. A game theory. Could I make... If I did something like that, would that work? Maybe. Okay, anyway, Bark, sorry. Oh, Vivi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. Happy April. Oh no, why is that like that? No. No. Okay, anyway, we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep on, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I can only see like 11 posts here or whatever, but that's fine. But yeah, and that was the other thing I was gonna say as well. Yet tomorrow is the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. So this is our last stream. This is our last stream before we ever get, you know, in a pre-Switch 2 world. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, Doublade is just weak to Ghost, but doesn't have anything for it. So, yeah, no Switches. And then, but there is Crustle, which is kind of nifty. And then, yeah, there is Drapion. Drapion, I guess, technically is a little bit defensively better. But, I don't know. Question is, who do we want to switch for this? I would say... Oh. Okay. We have a little bit of an awkward... Kieran, do you want to do science here just because? I have a theory, a game theory. The problem is... Here's the thing. If Crustle switches for Gourgeist, then it means we're going to have a rock-type Sandstorm setter-upper for the final battle. And I kind of don't want that because we've got a rain team. So I just... Oh, Marowak. Okay, that's actually pretty good. But so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about the fact that Crustle would set up the Sandstorm instead of the rain. Can I, like, get rid of that button or something? I don't know. That's really annoying. Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay. There's, like, an annoying button on my chat, which I kind of want to, like, get rid of, but I don't think it'll let me. Okay, anyway, sorry, that's really annoying. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this chat a little bit bigger or a little bit better or whatever, but it ain't happening. Okay. No, get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Right, here's Max Geyser. Sorry, guys. I'm being very boring today, and I do apologize. I'm just a bit, like, I don't know. I guess I'm maybe a bit tired, a bit worn out, got a bit flustered by the first adventure kind of going weirdly wrong. But yeah, anyway, Bug. Sandstorm isn't a bad thing. You can use Weather Ball. Yeah, but it's like we lose the stab as the thing. It's like we'd lose stab on Cramorant and Pelipper. And I know Blacephalon's kind of frail, but the idea is that we'd want to, like, hit as hard as possible. Oh, nice. So... Okay, anyway, Bog. Ugh. So I also did, like, a massive sneeze right before the stream. And it kind of, like, I sort of felt it in my throat, and, like, my throat is, like, tickly now. Hope I'm not getting sick or anything. But okay. Right. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I still think we want to get rid of Gourgeist for Crustle. It's not about, like, not getting rid of it at all. Like, we do not want a Gourgeist against Blacephalon when there's, like, a Crustle at hand. But yeah. Do we want to go for Magneton here? Oh, actually, no. No, because we have water types. It's such a shame because, like, Marowak's gonna be Dynamaxing. But no, if we go for Bronzong, Marowak has Throat Chop, doesn't it? So it can use Max Darkness, and then that can help with, like, Pelipper. So it's not the best. It's just a shame. Here's the thing with Magneton, if Marowak could Dynamax and get a Max Quake in, it would all be over. But the problem is we have 2 water types and Marowak's kind of slow, and so yeah. Anyway. I wonder if... Hang on, chat. I have a theory. A game theory. Right, I'm gonna weather ball. More like no weather at all. And then here we go. Oh, does that only go that big? Oh, that sucks. Well, that sucks. Oh, does that not go any smaller? Does none of this stuff go any smaller? Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to play around with stuff in my... Oh, that sucks. Okay, well anyway, bark. Okay, never mind. Right. Just max darkness, so that's good. And that'll help out. Yeah, Bronzong does have levitate, which... Sorry, that's why I said about max darkness rather than, sorry, that's why I said about max darkness, because Bronzong has levitate, but I forgot to say it has levitate. And that's part of why I went with, like, the non-stab. But yeah. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm getting all distracted. I'm sorry. But, and also I need to charge my phone up, and I didn't do that, so... There we go. So, I was gonna say, honestly, Crustle is probably so slow that we probably could just, like... If Crustle just uses max Rockfall, it's probably fine. Shell Smash isn't worth it, because it makes Crustle more susceptible to death. I think probably the best thing is just to change the weather to Sandstorm. We'll probably either one-hit KO it or, like, 1.5 turn it or something like that. But, it's just one of those things where I think, to be honest, like, Pelipper and Crustle will probably do, like, most of the damage. Sorry, Pelipper, Crustle, and Marowak will do most of the damage. Cramorant is mainly just going to be hiding under the water. Quick before the piranha come. And then, yeah. That's the thing, I was wondering about, well, you could Throat Chop instead to, like, you know, but honestly, I think because you've got low health and, oh, well, you do have a berry now, you could, okay, if your berry kicks in, you could try a Throat Chop here. If your berry doesn't kick in, then I would just dive to hide, but, because we might be able to, like, one-turn this thing. Dive is stab, but it's a 2-turn move, and the rain is going to be gone by the time it works, so that's why, like, Throat Chop could be better. If the berry kicks in, I think maybe just go for Throat Chop, because we might be able to, like, one-turn this thing. Like, if Crustle, we'll check the order of speed here, but if, like, we all use our, like, if we use our stab moves, but then Cramorant uses Throat Chop, then honestly, it might be 93, 122, 83, 88. So yeah, Marowak's the slowest one, but it doesn't need the rain up or anything. So yeah. But yeah. Hi, Clown Man. April Fools, Kevin says. Exactly, that's the spirit. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so there were two things I just wanted to say about Charlie very, very quickly, and I promise these aren't too spoilery or anything. But like Kevin, because Kevin, you're kind of like pretty far into the game or whatever. Have you done the Liesel affinity mission, or like have you got Liesel? Liesel is like one of the 4 new characters. No spoilers or anything. I'm not going to put any spoilers. Don't worry. Oh, there's the bone meringue. You're about to do chapter 9. Okay, so I'm going to say hopefully you do have Liesel. Because by then you probably should do. Because I'm probably going to do like chapter 7 like today, I imagine. But basically, just quick funny thing. But then I'll get back to my thing about like voiceover and information, because I promise this does have a relevance to it. For anyone who haven't does the Liesel or Lesel or Lesili, as Kevin has just accidentally typed. Sorry, that just kind of made me laugh. Okay, so Doublade is a no. Crustal is a no. Bronzong is a no. But will we get my first ever Ultra Beast? Will we get the Cosmic Midnight Disco Ball Blazevalon? No, of course not. Okay. So, Doublade, no. Crustal, no. Bronzong, no. Do they have good stats at least? Oh, a Modest Nature Doublade. Actually, in all fairness, for Aegislash, that's not the worst thing. Aegislash kind of goes both ways, after all. Okay, let me just quickly check the old spreadsheet-areno, because I'm pretty sure this is a spreadsheet-areno. Because Carlos, I don't need anything. Univer, I need Lampant, and Sinnoh, I need Lopunny, so... and no Sparkles, no Sparkles, no Sparkles. I'm going to go with a Girl Doublade, though, because why not? Okay. Flawless victory! Because we utilized the rain. Okay, so, anyway, Bark. So you saved your progress. Welcome back. Would you like the Blacephalon? Yes, I would. And then... Here we go. Okay, so, guys, gals, non-binary pals. We are about to do, Thunderous. Funny how swords have genders. Exactly. So guys, gals, non-binary pals, we're about to do Thunderous. Would anyone like to do Thunderous? We have Sky listed for Thunderous, but we need 2 other people. So if you are interested in playing, if you would like to do a Thunderous raid with us, if you would like to do Thunderous, then what I need you to do is to write strike in big capital letters, and then say the number of times you have played today, and then say I can do, and let me know if you can do Thunderous, ready, set, bow, all that stuff. Don't worry, Kevin, you're good. And then we'll take it from there. But yeah, so we've got Sky, and then yeah. Otherwise, I'm just gonna add Kevin so far, because I only see 1 Thunderous. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought there were like loads of people who could do Thunderous. We only have 2 people who can do a Thunderous. I don't believe that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Everyone's coming in now. Okay. So hang on. Hang on. So we've got Kevin, Kieran, and Weiss. Is this gonna be... okay. So I actually won't add Kevin. We're gonna have the Nightbot negative selection game, which I still need a jingle for. I'm still willing to hear out ideas for the jingle. So this is the Nightbot negative selection game. So whoever Nightbot selects here is going to... Oh, hang on. Wait, Kiba can do Thunder? Kiba's like, I can do... Okay, hang on. And then 4 is Kiba. Okay. Is my chat, like, delayed? Like, what's... Lemons! Everyone say lemons. Kib. 4 Kib. Why, like... It's 2:56 p.m. Lemons, lemons, lemons. Okay, nope, lemons. Everyone's putting lemons. That's like 10. That was like 10 to 15 seconds. Okay. Okay, no, everyone did lemons. Okay, 4 kids. 4 kibs. Okay, so, right, this is going to be the Nightbot negative... Oh, God. Actually, no. Okay, no, now we're going to... Okay, right, so... I'm sorry, this is confusing. This stream is so rubbish today. Right. This is going to be the Nightbot random selection game. Because we have 4 people and 2 slots, okay? 4 people, 2 slots. Okay? So... Here we go. Whoever gets picked here is playing, okay? And then we're going to do it again to see... The number is 1! So that was Kieran, right? Wait, hang on. Where were the numbers? Yeah, Kieran! Woo! Okay, so Kieran is number 1. Okay, and our second person is... it's Weiss. Okay. Sorry about that, Kevin. I gave you false hope. But okay. But hopefully we'll get you guys in on the wild card because you'll be strike 1s and that'll all be fine. Okay. So guys, gals, non-binary pals. Let's do this thing, shall we? So please make sure you are connected to the Wycom. Please make sure you talk to the scientist lady. And this is going to be Sky, Kieran, and Weiss. Okay, so Skywatcher, Kieran, and Weiss for a Thunderous. Here we go. Okay, Thunderous Jones. Although it's not a Jones, and not even today. April Fool's Day. Okay. So here we go. We're going to go 0401, and then let's go 0301. How about that? 0401, 0301. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. But no, so the Liesel... This is just my heads up for, like, the Liesel mission, I guess, for anyone who's doing it. At the very beginning of it, you are going to have... And again, this is, like, non-spoilery, but it's like, you're going to have... Whoa! You're going to have a sort of, what? Kind of moment, like at the very beginning, like there's going to be a cutscene at the very beginning kind of thing of the Affinity mission, and you're going to be like, and just, that's all I'll say, that's all I'll say. And then the second thing is, Liesel's introduction is very, Ned Flanders skiing kind of type moment, and that's all I'll say as well. So there we go. Hopefully Kevin will know what I mean by both those things, but don't say it out loud though, Kevin. But just be like, I understood your Simpsons reference, and I understood your, yes, at the very beginning, there's like a, what? kind of like, what? Kind of moment. But yeah. And if you don't, I'll DM you or something. Okay, so Thunderous. Oh, Thunderous, this is very important, okay? For Thunderous. It is electric and flying, which means it's weak to rock and ice, okay? That's what it's weak to. But then defensively, so we might need to focus on a lot of defensive stuff. Lightning Rod. The Lightning Rod ability is, like, the best thing we can have for this, okay? And then, like, ground types are obviously great as well. If we can't get either of those, like, things like the offensive or the defensive, other defensive stuff includes stuff that's just resisted by electric or resistant to electric, dragon, grass, and other electric, okay? So hopefully that's all good. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, and here we go. Oh my gosh, what is up with my eyes today? Like, seriously, oh gosh. It's like I've got something in them, but, like, I don't know. Okay, so Jellicent is terrible, because it's a water type. Oh, but Chinchino does have an ice move. I'm gonna go with Chinchino for the ice move. Sceptile is obviously very good defensively, though. So Sceptile is probably, yeah, going to be like our next choice, probably. Okay, Kevin got the second reference too. Again, yeah. Why do we keep getting Gorgeists in 4th position? What is this? I don't mean that as a criticism. Just what is with today? Like Pelipper's in 1st place, like Gorgeists in 4th place. I'm so confused. Right, Lopunny. I do need a Lopunny for the old spreadsheet arena. And then Dragon. We said Dragon is good, and we got 2 dragons to the left. And then I know Colossal's at the end there, but Colossal isn't that good, and there is a Sneasel, and I would say Sneasel is better. So I think if we switch... Okay, I think if we switch Gourgeist for the... Do we want to do, like, say, Gourgeist for Sneasel? And, like, Gourgeist for Sneasel and, what was the other thing? Not Sceptile, not Chinchino... What was the other thing? Flareon! Flareon! If we ditch, say, Flareon for the... whatever dragon we go for, if we ditch Flareon for a dragon, and then... yeah, if we ditch Flareon for a dragon, and then, like, Gourgeist for Sneasel, that could be good. But here's my theory, my game theory. I actually think we should ditch Gourgeist for this Lopunny, because I believe Lopunny has Drain Punch, and that's ×4 super effective against a Sneasel. So, let me know what you think. Oh, Vivi, you're going to try and shiny hunt Scizor. You don't have much luck with hunts, but you'll try one more time. Oh, well, good luck. Which game are you hunting it for, Vivi? Like Scarlet and Violet? Does Scizor appear anywhere? Like, can you hunt them with sandwiches? I actually don't know. I feel like in one of the, like, forests or something, how prevalently they appear. Because Scizor's quite, like, an easy one visually to see, so if you can, like, make, like, a steel sandwich in the bamboo forest or whatever, then that is a pretty nifty one. But why do my eyes keep going? I'm really guys, I'm so sorry. I'm really struggling to, like, genuinely, like, read today. Don't know what's going on. Can we go for Fracture, please? Okay, so I was initially thinking Fracture, although the one thing I am going to say about Dragonair is Dragonair does get Blizzard. More like a wizard. And we are going to probably be setting up Hail and using, like, Ice-type strategies. But Fracture is a pretty good Pokemon, so maybe we could. Steel Sandwich sounds funny to me. I know. It does sound ridiculous, doesn't it? Oh, Gage's internet went out. Glad it didn't while you were on Team 2. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would have been scary, wouldn't it? Yeah, it was the thing about the new character stories, they feel so different. It's so weird. Like, I feel like if someone had never played the game before, but you said, oh, a few of these characters are new, try and figure out based on, like, how the game works, how long the cutscenes are, blah 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 blah, and ignore the thing from the beginning of Liesel's mission. Like, if you say all that, I feel like people would probably be able to guess just because it's so, they've just been, like, quite different. I feel, but I don't know. But no, yeah, I've liked them both so far, and I like both the characters, and yeah. I do think Dragonair might be the better one for us to go for here. I'm really sorry to say that, but it has Blizzard, and we're trying to go for I think Gourgeist should do the double switch here. Well, like, yeah. And then it could switch for Sneasel at the end. But, I do think I am going to go for Dragonair. I am sorry. But if you guys want to go for Fracture, you can, and I won't blame you. But I think we probably are going to be ending up using Ice and Blizzard strats here. Although we have to... Oh, the one thing I didn't say about is Weather Ball. We do have to be careful of Weather Ball here, because we're going to have dragons and stuff, and Weather Ball could blow up in our face, but... Okay. So, Chinchi, no. Well, if you get a shiny Dragonair on April Fool's Day, that would be really ironic. Like, is that irony? Not really, but that would be such a weird coincidence. That's the thing. Sometimes we use the word ironic for things that are kind of just like a really weird coincidence kind of thing. Whereas I don't know, irony has like a weird sort of breadth of definition, because sometimes it's kind of used in it sort of like a slightly, I don't know, like hypocritical but without the hypocrisy kind of type thing, and I don't know. Oh wait, we didn't Dyna. Oh crud. Hiya. Flareon, no. Okay. Well, at least Sceptile can Dynamax for the Sneasel? Or something? No, or does this mean Lopunny is? Or did we just beat that in one turn? Wait, did we just beat that in one turn so it doesn't matter? But yeah, no, don't worry about it, Kieran, it's fine. It was an accident, it happens. Oh, Kevin, you remember as a kid asking your parents what ironic meant and they struggled to give a good answer? Well, here is an ironic thing. There's a song called, like, Isn't It Ironic? And it lists a bunch of stuff, and none of the stuff that's in the song is ironic, and that is ironic. There's a song called Isn't It Ironic that supposedly lists a load of ironic things, doesn't actually list ironic things. Flary, okay, Flareon, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Right. And then Sneasel on the left. Yeah, because, yeah, no, the other two we definitely wouldn't want. But, yeah, so then if we switch... and then if we switch Lopunny here, then that'll be something, at least. Okay. Kevin, you're 100% positive that was a joke behind the Soul Song. I don't think it was a joke, though. Was it, though? Because it's, like, kind of a serious song by, like, a serious song. Like, it's not like Weird Al sung it or anything like that. So, I don't know, man. Right, I'm going to go Tail Slap. Because Sneasel was a bit weaker on the physical side. Okay, so we still are going to have our Dynamax Sneasel. This is pretty nifty. Oh, hang on. I have an email. Oh, it's my newsletter that always comes in at 3 p.m. Okie doke. Oh, yeah, okay, right. Boop-ba-doop-ba-doop. Right, sorry, I'm getting all flustered and thrown off today. I'm very sorry. Okay. Here we go. Or should I say here we go? Right, here we go then. Ooh, good start. I mean, the Sneasel doesn't have any special... Or does it have Snarl or something? I don't know. But the point is, I don't know how much that special attack down is going to help. But the super effective physical damage is certainly a good start. Lopunny! No! And dang it, Lopunny! Actually, let me just... Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, you know what I haven't... You know what I don't think I've checked? Hold on. Everyone's had the shiny charm. Oh no, Sky doesn't have the shiny charm. No. But generally, if we each get, say, 4 Pokemon in a Dynamax adventure, and then there are 4 of us, that's like 16, right? So every Dynamax adventure, there's basically 16 chances of us getting a shiny. So on the assumption that we have a shiny charm, that basically every single day we do have a more than 1 in 2 chance of getting a shiny. So that's why I do encourage people to get the shiny charm, because basically, if everyone who plays has the shiny charm, then it means every single time we stream, we have a more than a coin flip chance of someone getting a shiny. Not necessarily shiny legendary, but a shiny. And I think that's pretty cool. Sky soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Okay. So, yeah, well done, Lopunny. Nicely done. And then, yeah, we should be good here. Okay. Ooh, backpack up! Okay, what do I want? Bright Powder, Leopard Berry, Quick Claw. I'll go with Bright Powder, just because I'm more on the frailer side, I guess. Okay, so, so here we go. Sorry about that. So it does have Snarl. I knew it. I knew it's like it has like 3 dark moves, doesn't it? And then, but yeah. So and one of them is Snarl. So if it had used Snarl, we would have been in less trouble. Okay, here we go, everyone. So Thunderous Jones. I wish the choice items in this mode. That would be helpful. The problem is with that is that could lead to all kinds of problematic situations, like things with like, you know, I don't know, Pokemon being stuck or using struggle. So I totally get why they don't. It means you just like run through your PP and stuff like that, and yeah. I know in theory I could use light screen here or something like that, but I am gonna play more. I am gonna play more aggressively here because, you know. Right. Anyway. Right. But no. So speaking of Lethal's mission and the non-specificity of Xenoblade, but with regards to my general earlier point about information and stuff like that. Another big important part of information and like stuff you see online and blabbity blue, sorry, is if there are times where, based on like information you do know, something could, like, you might have certain assumptions about things, and it's like, but you should never, unless you know something for a fact, you should never go off of your assumption or like statistical likeliness as being a fact. And what I mean by that is, I have repeatedly said, like, oh, there are a lot of reasons why, like, a video game, like, say, may or may not... Oh, my bright powder worked! I dodged the discharge! I evaded death! Okay, anyway, Bug. So, doesn't Hail make Blizzard 100% accurate? Yes, that's why I wanted the team-up of Dragonair, Sneasel, and Cinccino, because of that. So, that's why I wanted it. Yeah. So anyway, Bug, and then, but basically, I have said that there are a lot of reasons why, like, you know, a game may or may not have voice acting in it at the minute, where, like, some people might be recording and some might not, like, why you might hear some voices and not others. Like, I've sort of said this, like, there are lots of different reasons why those things may be the case. Like, just because a game, like, a quick example is just because if you don't hear voices in a game or something, or like a voice actor's not in a game at the minute or something, that doesn't automatically mean, like, that it's like a union game, like a union game, or even a non-union game or something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't say anything about, like, its union status, right? And so therefore you should not assume anything about the union status of a project based on whether or not you hear voices or not. And if you hear voices, you shouldn't assume anything about a voice actor's personal circumstances, because, you know, there are reasons for that and stuff. So games take a long time to record, so maybe, like, a game will come out and you hear, like, a bunch of voices in it, but it's like, you know, that could be because it was recorded a long time ago. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different things where, like, stuff is, like, situational and circumstantial that you can't make assumptions, and you should never... You're welcome to kind of, like, speculate about things and wonder about things internally in your mind. Oh, I wonder if blah, 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 blah. But you should never get too caught up in any one assumption, because unless you know something for a fact, you don't know about it. So anyway. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, let's have a look at all our potential shinies, although Lopunny is not one of them, but I did need it for the spreadsheet. So, Dragonair is not a dupe. Sneasel is not pink as this background. You should also not assume the union status of an actor. But that's what I mean. Like, there's so many different factors in play about things. Like, all you can ever know is just sort of what is out there. Like, say, like, okay, so an actor is not in this project right now. Like, that's all you know, and that's all you can kind of assume, and like, sort of thing. So just never kind of assume that, like, oh, well, if this person did this thing, that must mean this other thing. Like, no, it doesn't mean anything. So, it's just, there's a lot of weird information out there. There's a lot of, like, assumptions. There's a lot of, oh, well, like, say, this thing, like, A, B, and C happened, so that must mean X, Y, and Z also. Like, no. And that's why I've said things like, there are a lot of different reasons why blah, 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 and there are a lot of different circumstances under, you know, the other day I was talking about scabbing, and I sort of said, you know, like, there are situations where, say, someone could kind of be, like, tricked into scabbing accidentally or something, right? So it's kind of like, you know, so you can never necessarily, like, pounce on a person or whatever, but like, the companies you could probably blame, because it's like, they know a company can't accidentally scab. But yeah, you get the idea. Like, there are too many different possibilities for things, and you should never set your mind on or assume a particular one unless you should just never assume them. You either know the facts or you don't. And you're allowed to internally wonder, but you're not allowed to be like, well, I think this thing seems like the most likely, and therefore I'm gonna say that it's probably the thing that happened, because you could be wrong. There are people who... I get people talk to me about things, and there'll always be some aspect of a message where someone will say something that's like... If someone, like, kind of understands about the strike and writes me a big message, there'll always still be one thing where it's like, well, hang on, that's not correct, or whatever, and, you know, so it's all just, you know. Anyway, here we go. So there we go. Okay, so anyway, sorry. So Lopunny no, Dragonair no. Sorry, I'm taking so long today. I'm very frazzled, and I do apologize. So Lopunny no, Dragonair no, Sneasel no. Will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? I think that's a regular Thunderous. But I do need the Lopunny for the old spreadsheet arena. So hang on. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. And that is a Lopunny. There we go. Right, sorry, let me just get the old spreadsheet, and then we'll figure out wild cards, okay? So, chat, my lovely chat. Boop-a-doop, boop, boop-a-doop, boop, boop. That's 2 regions down, baby. In terms of the old spreadsheet arena, we now have everything in Sinnoh and in Carlos. Look at that. Your permissions have changed. Kramen's blocked me from the spreadsheet, everyone. No, I'm kidding. It's just this. It's a weird thing that this spreadsheet does time from time, where it just, like, revokes my access if I've, like, been in the spreadsheet too long and my phone has gone in and out of standby mode. It's very weird. Okay. I think that's all good. Okay, there we go. Whinging's been in the rules for a while, guys. Again, that's why I say to read the rules. Like, whinging, saying about not whinging has been in the rules for a while, guys. Like, I don't know how many times I and Nightbot can say, please read the rules. Anyway, so welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous? Yes, I would. Just because there seems to be confusion about that. It's like, no, that's been in the rules for a while. Okay, so right. Okay, so right, so we're gonna figure out wild cards, aren't we? What is up with my eyes today? Like, everything keeps going fuzzy. I'm going to wipe my glasses, even though it's nothing to do with my glasses. So could you guys... my wildcard tickets are now listed on screen by Nightbot. I can't read them because I've taken my glasses off. But could you guys please let me know... oh, hang on. Could you guys please let me know? Strike the number of times you've played and let me know what your wildcard tickets are, and we'll figure out what the wildcard tickets are. But yeah, no. I mean, the whinging thing has been a rule since, like... I mean, basically, the idea of it has been in the rules since day one, but, like, the actual specificity of the word whinging has been for a few weeks now. Because, again, I, like, didn't have room in the video description to, like, give an example of, like, every kind of little thing we want to try and steer away from in the chat. You know, I kind of trust you guys to be able to read the rules and, like, get what I'm getting at. But when sort of the rules kind of kept being broken, and with, like, the strike and stuff, and I was kind of like, well, okay, I can take out this stuff about the strike from the video description. I think you guys probably kind of know about the strike, or I don't need to have all this stuff in the video description about the strike. And then so I kind of added the line about whinging a good few weeks ago now. So it's always been a rule, like, don't be, like, negative or, like, repetitive or repetitively negative. But basically that's what whinging essentially means. But I actually did add the word whinging to clarify a few weeks ago. Okay, so right. Anyway, Buck, let's check the old template arenas. No, the old wildcards. Let's see, Katana and Circuitry. And then, let's see. Ooh, okay, so Kieran has a lot of good stuff. Kiba has Pheromosa. Sky has, ooh, Guzzlord on Pheromosa. Ooh. I don't think how long it's been a thing really makes a difference. Well, not in the set. Obviously, if I'd, like, literally implemented a rule that was, like, radically different. Like, say if I'd said something like, if you forget to say strike, you're banned from chat or something like that. If I'd have implemented that overnight or something, then the difference would be kind of relevant. But in this particular case, yeah, the difference doesn't really... in this particular case, yeah, how long it has been a thing definitely doesn't make a difference. Because it's always kind of been, even if it wasn't, like, immediately obvious, that is something which has always been heavily implied for, like, over 2 years now. Like, since before even the strike streams existed. You know. But anyway, Buck. But anyway, let's decide on some wildcards though, because I don't want to get into a big sort of topic on, like, negativity, because that in itself is kind of negative, or at least, like, right here, right now. Maybe for another day. Again, I've already been very boring today. We're like running really late and stuff like that. So let's get into it. Okay, so okay, Sky. Okay, if we said, hang on, let's. Katana, circuitry. Maybe we could have, like, a... Okay, maybe we could do, like, Katana... Sky, would you be around in, like, 20 minutes for the Guzzlord? If say, we had, like, a Kevin-hosted Katana now, it's, like, 2Ks, but no more than 2. But if we have a Kevin Katana now, and then, like, a Sky Guzzlord in, like, 20 minutes, would that be okay? Does that sound good? And then... hang on, Kevin Katana, oh, for the love of Nelly. Kevin Cartana, a Sky Guzzlord, and then if that is like a theory, a game theory. Okay. Good. But yeah. Doop. Sorry, why is wrong with my brain and everything today? Okay, yeah, Kevin Cartana, Sky Guzzlord, and then what we're gonna do, there we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, here's what we're gonna do. So could you guys, so we're gonna do those two Pokemon, Cartana and Guzzlord. Could you guys please let me know the number of times you've played, and then if you're good with Cartana and or Guzzlord. Like, if any of them aren't good, let me know now, but if they're both good, let me know that as well. Also, I just punched everything that my microphone on my laptop is on. Isn't that fun? So yeah, ready, set, bow, all that lovely stuff. Strike the number of times you've played, and then let me know if you can do them. Okay. But yeah, sorry, guy. Why is up? Maybe I just haven't had enough to drink today. It is like warmer today or something. I'm definitely feeling like the heat a bit more. And I do think I just haven't had much water. Maybe that vaccine's kicking in today. Who knows? Okay. So, okay, Kiba can do both. And then we've got Kieran and Weiss. And then... yeah, okay. Okay, so let's get Kiba in on this one, and then we'll have the randomizer select between Kieran and Weiss, I guess. Just looking at things. So 1 is Kieran and 2 is Weiss. So this is going to be the Nightbot negatives. No, sorry, not the Nightbot negative. Sorry, this is the Nightbot random selection game. So whoever Nightbot picks here will be our final person. Let's see who Nightbot picks. Who will it be? It's Kieran. But then that means Weiss would in theory... Oh, no, actually, well, no. You guys can do both, can't you? Yeah, so Weiss could do a Cartana in, like, 20 minutes if, like, no one else shows up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Kieran in Team 4. So we've got Kevin, Kiba, and Kieran for Cartana. So it's 4Ks, so that's okay. 4K is okay. 2Ks is fine. 4K is excellent. If it was anywhere in between that, we'd have had problems. But then Sky and then hopefully Weiss will be in Team 5. Okay. So here we go. So let's make sure we're connected to on the YCOM. Make sure we talk to the scientist lady. And then we'll go anything goes. And then here we go. Wait, 5Ks. What were the 5? Hang on. Kevin, Kiba, Kieran, Cartana. What's the 5th one? Cramming? But yeah. Okay. So anyway, Bark. Oh, Kevin's put up a code. So I think I can like hear the ice cream man in the distance. He plays La Cucaracha. So I thought I could hear it. Anyway, Bug. Okay, so anyway, I'm with Kevin. Oh, the K in OK. Oh, chat. Here's my question for you. Well, no, this isn't a question. This is a statement, and then you can let me know how much you agree with it. I'm really glad. A thing I used to see a lot, and I don't see as much anymore, and I'm really glad it's kind of gone away, is just people writing K, like as in, like instead of OK, they just write K. And I'll tell you why I hate it. Because it's so minimalistic and sort of dismissive sounding. Like if you were actually physically with someone and you sort of went like, oh hey, sorry, would you mind like I gotta go in a sec. Would you mind taking the trash out? And they just go, okay. Like that's so annoying, right? If you just be like, oh, can you like just get the door for me? Okay. Like do you know what I mean? It's just like it can be so like it's such a hard. Not that if you say K, it's automatically like okay, but I feel like if you just go K, like it's hard to just do a K in like a positive way. Anyway, Kartana's super duper mega weak to fire, and then fighting is weak to fighting as well, which we already know, but just K by itself is very dismissive, and like everyone used to say it, and like hardly anyone says it anymore because I think we've kind of like collectively realized that it is like a bit rude, and so people like hardly. It's so weird. Like I hardly ever see people say it anymore, and I did get into a bit of a thing with a friend a few years ago about it. Oh, colossal, that's fire. Like literally, it's fire. But then Phalanx is a fighting type, so that's good. But it's so funny, like, everyone used to say it, and then people kind of stopped saying it. And then I had a friend who said it, like, a lot. And one day I kind of, like, said about it. And the way I kind of brought it about wasn't ideal. But my friend had kind of stopped saying it afterwards, and I'm really glad they did. Because, like, just I don't really see a whole load of people say it anymore. So that's kind of funny. So, it, like... It's just one of those things where if you're shortening 2 letters to 1, I don't know. Like, and again, like, K's are okay. Okay, like, there's a difference between K and just K. Like, anyway, Center Scorch is on the left. That's a fire type. So let's go left for the fire. We didn't start the fire. There is Altaria as well, who does have a fire move. We won't be able to set up the sun, but if we have Altaria. But actually, no, we don't need Altaria, because we've got Phalanx. I say we keep Phalanx and get rid of Sigalith, and that could be the plan. Does that sound good? Anyway, I say okay. I wrote okay as well, like as a full word and not as just the 2 letters. The 2 letters are fine, but just I think just like that is kind of, oh, does this have? I think it has white smoke, but you might want to attack it with something else instead. I am going for Meteor Beam because it's stab ×4 super effective and... Heatmore's gonna Dynamax. Oh, hang on. Let's see if I can check Cerebi quick. I feel like it's White Smoke, but is it Flash Fire? Let's find out. White Smoke, you can attack it with fire. Fire. You can attack it with fire. No worries. No worries about attacking it with fire. You can attack it with fire. You have the full... go ahead with fire on this thing. You can attack a Center Scorch with... Sorry, I realized that was for, like, Heatran reasons. It's like, oh, you're asking if a Heatran can do it. So, but yes. Anyway, Bark. But okay, sorry. Thank you. Sorry, thank you. Sorry, thank you. But yeah, so, but the thing about K is I think it's just... One thing about it's basically just like the absolute bare minimum of what you can like kind of like say, and don't get me wrong, sometimes like say if you're like, oh, I'll be back in a sec. I mean, we don't really have like sort of like back and forth conversations like that anymore, where you would sort of expect a response. If someone's like, oh, hang on, I just need to like get my delivery or something like that, you don't really need to like write anything back to that. But you can also just say like, no worries, or okay, or like, no problem, no worries, okay, or see you in a sec, or I mean, someone could, if someone's saying BRB, you don't really need to say anything. If you say K, it's sort of just very like minimalistic and dismissive almost. It's kind of just like you kind of like literally can't put any less effort into it, I suppose, other than saying nothing. But I would say saying nothing kind of like doesn't have a slightly rude dismissiveness to it. So I don't know. Emotional damage. But there we go. So... Ooh, light screen. Okay. Right. S/, baby, S/. Okay, here's the max flare. More like a human hair. Kadoosh. Right, here's Meteor Beam. That's going to get the KO. Woo! Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Phone, like, why are you not charging up faster? Like, for the love of Nelly. I swear it's almost at, like, the same percentage it was when the stream started. Anyway. Ugh. Here we go. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Right. So, basically, if we keep Phalanx and we keep our fire types, but we switch Center Scorch, and then that'll be, and then, so Sigalith, I couldn't remember who it was, but Sigalith, switch Center Scorch or Sigalith, let's get rid of the Sigalith, Sigalith. Okay, lovely. I don't always, who do we want to, do we want Bouffalon? I think Bouffalon is probably the best thing here, because we're going to be able to beat this thing easily with, like, fire and stuff. I'm going to go for Bouffalon. Yeah. Because Rock is good against, like, 3 of us. Altaria is, like, resisted by 3 of us. And, yeah. So we don't need to do any science here. Because we've got the team. The Kartana team. Altaria does have Heat Wave, but the problem is it would be difficult for us to beat it. And it nullifies our weather. And Phalanx is already super effective, and Altaria has an inaccurate non-stab move that nullifies our weather, and so I think that Phalanx is fine. Because the thing with our Boofy boy, I could hang on. How fast am I compared to everything else here? If I'm slower than everything, I'm just going to go the Volcalith. 64. I am slower than everything. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go the Volcalith. The good thing about our team is we're physical attackers, and Fire Whip lowers defense. Is that true? We've got Center Scorch and Colossal, who are special attackers. It helps out for Kartana. But yeah, do you make the sandwich before or after defeating 60? I can't remember. So are you doing Sizzle? Does Sizzle not appear out? Does Sizzle not appear outside of, like, yeah, I guess okay, so if it only appears in, like, outbreaks, then I can't quite remember how it works, to be honest. With, like, the whole beating 60 thing. I think you can beat 60 and then do it, but I honestly can't remember. To be honest, beating 60 doesn't really take that long, so you could, out of an abundance of caution, save, like, set up your sandwich and then beat 60 and then, you know, whatever. Like, you'd probably only lose, like, 5 minutes or whatever. But if you can do it after 60 and if the game remembers it and stuff, even if you, like, save the game and turn it off and reset and stuff, then I feel like you should be able to do that. But just if there weren't definitive answers, then you could just easily save at the start and do it. But okay. Right, there we go. Boofy boy is down. So well done, everyone. Very nicely done. And there we go. But yeah. But yeah, sorry. So yeah, basically, just to kind of, like, wrap up what I was saying super duper mega earlier. So yeah, so if you ever, like, because basically, you know, I've talked a bunch recently about kind of say, like, oh, you know, say, like, this could happen and this could happen, and, like, you know, I the other day talked about scabbing, and I was like, I understand there are these things, but this is bad, or whatever. And so, you know, I've talked about some of the sort of more negative aspects of this all or whatever, like, you know, things like let a company know if they've done a bad thing. And, you know, I've kind of talked about like sort of bad things. And if a company or a person does a bad thing, you can respectfully and with class and decorum and dignity let them know, and, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so do we want to do Vileplume? Oh, yeah, we could do Vileplume. Because it's a grass type, and we've got loads of fire. Fire! And even though Phalanx isn't that good here, it'll still be fine. But anyway. But so I've kind of talked about that kind of stuff. Shade Vent Fan, hello. But the reason I kind of say part of what I say today is because, like, yes, I've talked about things like scabbing is bad and this is bad and blah, 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 blah is bad. But you have to, like, you have to know what a situation is before you judge it. Like, never just, like, assume the worst of someone or jump to conclusions, because that's very important as well, is essentially the point I'm trying to get at here today with all this waffling and unfocused prittle-prattling. So, like, yeah. So it's just one of those things where, you know, you have to be careful before you kind of go out there, and don't just assume the worst of things. You know, don't if there's something weird going on, if there's like something different about a video game or whatever, don't just be like, oh, the company scabbed, or, you know, like something might, you know, just because someone got replaced doesn't necessarily mean it was like a scab. I mean, obviously, like, right now it's more likely or whatever, but what I mean is just, if you ever hear, like, a voice actor has been replaced in a thing, don't always just assume that, like, it happened for, like, a bad reason, but also don't assume that it happened for one of the okay reasons I've listed in the past. Like, it's one of those things where there are lots of different things that could go on, and until you know the reasons why something happened, you have to be careful with going out and, like, judging people or judging things and whatever. And because, again, you get, and I say it because you get these people online who talk very knowingly about things as if they factually know about things, and they're just, like, making it up or making huge assumptions. Like, they're making huge leaps in knowledge without actually having facts and stuff like that. So I just want to get all that out there as well and stuff before we talk about other things or more important things or whatever. So oh, Cheese, hello, welcome. Max Knuckle isn't very effective. Yeah, just first impression. Max Flutter, bye, was kind of always what I was thinking there, because you can lower the special attack and it's neutral, and yeah. Yeah, anyway. So that's just to, like, add to that stuff I've talked about in the past, and then there we go. Okay. Vileplume. Cheese, you fell asleep early. You had a busy work day. No worries. Cheese, I'm having a real off day myself, to be honest. So, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. But anyway. Okay, so Vileplume was caught, which is lovely. And then, yeah, but we don't want Vileplume, because for Kartana, that's gonna suck. So, and we've already got a great team here, without any need to switch. So, okay. Kevin, I like that. No, Cheese, it's okay. No worries. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. Okay, here's Kartana. Be nice if my eye could stop having an off day. Seriously, I'm like legit, like, I had to make my chat text bigger because it's just, don't know what's going on here today. Okay, so everyone use your fire moves and brick break otherwise. But, Dynamax if you got it. Because we have the G-Max Centiferno, which is going to be fun. Centinferno, 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 Centinferno. Yeah, see, that's the thing that's, like, hard as well. See, here's the thing. As much as I say, you need to, like, have your facts in order and you need to know about things, the problem is, right now, I would say, in all of the internet age sort of thing, and all of our modern... Oh, okay. For a second, I thought one of us was using Swords Dance, and I was like, guys, no, we don't need to faff around. Oh, no, guys, we don't need to faff around. No, it's so frail. Oh my gosh, we just one hit KO'd it. Oh, it was a crit as well. Okay, but still. Oh, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Oh my gosh. Stars and sparkles. Wish everyone good shiny luck. Well played, Center Scorch. No one else, just Center Scorch. Well played, Center Scorch. Very well played. Well done, everyone. That was fun. And, yeah. But anyway, so the thing I was gonna say, is, so Sky, if you get ready, and then maybe also Weiss as well. Probably is going to be Weiss, but we'll see. Center Scorch is a no. Bouffalont is a no. Vileplume is a no. But will we get the blue thingied katana? No. When will I get an Ultra Beast? Okay, so let me just check. Do I need... I used to need Gloom, but I don't think I... It's like Jigglypuff and Magmar, isn't it, that I need? Let's check this. Okay, so Jigglypuff, Magmar, and then, like, Sudowoodo, Dunsparce, Skarmory, Exploud, Lampent. But yeah, you're not a Lampent. You're not a Lampent. And you are not a Dubwool. So yeah. Okay, anyway, Bark. Oh, an Adamant Center Scorch. That's kind of rubbish, isn't it? But I'll still go for it. It's a G-Maxer. Why not? Oh, let's just check the old Stars and Sparkles, though. So no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there. And no Sparkles there. So there we go. So, Center Scorch. I'm gonna pick a Center Scorch. Oh, wait, hang on. Can Cheese do Guzzlord? Oh no, you're making dinner. Because we could always do something else if Cheese was ever, if Cheese does want to play, we can always change the Ultra Beast or the wild card or whatever. I don't mind. We'd kind of just like prematurely set it today just because like not many people have been here today, unfortunately. But yeah, but we were planning for Guzzlord. So yeah, we haven't done Bulu for a while. Oh no, so far the only Yubi you can't do is Celesteela. Okay, I think I'm thinking of like on Lara, and I think there's someone else who has a Guzzlord. I can't remember who. Well, Cheese, would you like to join in? Because we do have a slot available. But if you are busy cooking dinner, then like no worries. But basically, we have currently, hang on, it should be Sky, Weiss, and then in theory, in game theory, it could be you. Yeah. Because Moping Mum isn't here, and Gage isn't here. And then, basically... yeah, I don't know. But basically, okay, yay! Cheese can play. Okay, so Cheese can be our final person. Excelente. But we're not doing Entei. And then, there we go. Okay. Right, are the older records... no, we're good with the Uxie, Blacephalon, Thunderous. So there we go. Okay. So please make sure you guys are connected to the YCOM. That Sky is going to be hosting this, right? And then Weiss is going to join us, and then Cheese is going to join us. So if that's all good in the hood and that's all okay, then we will kind of get things rolling on this in the hope that by the time we're good, Cheese is good. Kevin, thank you so much. Take care. Have a wonderful day. And bye-bye. There we go. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, we haven't done Celesteela in a little while. There've been a few we haven't done. We haven't even really done... Like, Nihilego one we haven't done as much. We did do it, like, once kind of recently, but we haven't done it, like, as much. Okay. 0401 and then 0650. Very nice. I like it. 0401 0650. So 0401 0650. Darkness, my old friend. Hello. You literally just missed out on being able to sign up for a Guzzlord. But how are you doing? Happy April Fools to all who celebrate We Don't Hear It Bo Video Games. But yeah. Oh, anyway. How is everyone? That is the question. That's the thing, I'm kind of like tired and off my game today. I don't know if I'm like dehydrated or something. I'm definitely not... Oh, I did realize one thing I've forgotten to do today. Okay, so who are we... Oh, Cheese. So hopefully Cheese will be good. We might need to redo the lobby again if Cheese doesn't make it in time. I'm obviously good waiting for Cheese. But yeah. Sky, a bit bored most of today, but the stream is nice. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, because I feel like I've been really boring and annoying today. So thank you guys for sticking around for this one. But yeah. Oh no, Cheese has to reboot the YCOM. Okay, Cheese, let us know if we need to redo this or anything. We got 1 minute, so I have faith you can do this. But if we get down to like 15 seconds... Maybe that's when we all bail, so, like, Weiss and Sky just, like, 15 seconds, okay? So we're, okay, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Okay, so 15 seconds left. So if we don't see Cheese in the next 15 seconds, then we'll, you know... 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're bailing. Kaz, hello, welcome. I don't think I said hi. So hi, Kaz. There we go. Sorry. We'll do a new code. Okay, so we'll go anything goes. Also, I believe I've had 3 shinies in 3 streams, so this is my last chance to get a shiny. Otherwise the streak will end. Okay, but so we'll get a new code. Hopefully, I don't think we need to do a disconnect and a reconnect. If Cheese already did one, I imagine it's fine or whatever. So yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. So a thing I was going to say, 0401 0656. 0656. I did say that out loud, but my game typed it wrong. The thing I was going to say is, ironically, I would say right now, even though, like, say, technology has gotten better, I think, at least in a sort of internet world or post-internet world, we are in, like, the worst or, like, the hardest time to find out information. Like, the internet made it easy to find information. Like, oh, just Google it and stuff like that, right? But the thing is, like, social media and the internet is just filled with bots and AI stuff and AI summaries and just stuff that is just not correct. Like, people on social media who will have, like, a tick next to their name, which makes you think that they're some kind of authority on something, but they're not. They just spread lies or falsehoods or whatever. I think we live in a time where it's, like, genuinely harder than ever to just find out, like, the truth about things, and that's kind of, like, concerning. And so it is hard to, like, you know, so as much as I sort of say, like, guys, try to, like, you know, reserve judgment until you know everything, the problem is it's harder to know everything than ever before is also the issue. Oh, what are we doing? Guzzlord. Guzzlord is weak to Theory. Super duper mega weak to Theory. But so Moonblast is really good. But then also, like, Ice, Dragon, Bug, and Fighting are good. So, yeah. So Butterfree, for example, is kind of nifty. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there, basically. Okay, Dragon. That doesn't work, does it? Okay, so there is Ice on the left. Ice is nice, and then there's Bug. Ice and Bug. That's pretty good combo as well. And then there is also Upper Simco at the end as well. I don't see any other Theory or anything. So yeah, I don't know. So I could get rid of Gloom. So basically, we could get rid of, like, Gloom and Copperaja. I know I have Fairy, but it's from a Gloom, so it's not really that good. But, like, if we had, like, Araquanid and Abomasnow and whatever the other fighting type was or whatever I said, then maybe that could all work. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who we're gonna. I don't know who we're gonna want to switch and when we're gonna want to switch them and this, that, and the other. To be honest, we might even want to switch. We might even want to switch Hitmonchan just because it's only got Power Up Punch and that's not really that powerful. Like, for a stab super effective move, it's not that good. Like, we could keep it to the end because of how good it is. But then, basically, though, maybe we might want to get rid of, like, Hitmonchan at the end. Like, social media makes things less appreciated or respected. That's true as well, Cheese, yeah. There's less of a sort of, I don't know. There's less of a general, like, etiquette, decorum, courtesy, and, like, less class now. Like, sort of kind of because of the current state of the internet. Like, people were sort of respectful and there was, like, a sort of level of class, and people would kind of hold back saying things if it was a bit stupid to say them or a bit not nice to say them. Whereas there is sort of, like, just, like, a profound lack of a filter or, like, respect anymore, and that's kind of, like, one of the problems that social media, and particularly like the last 2 years of Twitter, has kind of ushered in. What's better, physical or special? I actually don't know. I wouldn't surprise me if Guzzlord was kind of even, but I actually don't know. Hitmonchan does also have Ice Punch, but it's not stab. So, like, I'd almost say Gloom's Moonblast is better than that. Do we want to get rid of Copperaja? I can't remember who's next. Is it Araquanid next? If Araquanid's next, like, yeah, Copperaja is not very good against Araquanid, is it? Although Gloom isn't great either. As long as either Gloom or Copperaja gets this. Yeah, look, I think Copperaja is good because it's going to be the one Dynamaxing next, isn't it? So yeah, well done, Weiss, for that switch. I think that's a good call. Hopefully it is Araquanid. Oh, okay, yeah. So Araquanid's next. That's a bug type. And then there is Vikavolt, who's okay. But I think Persimmon could be a good... Because here's the thing. Persimmion's got... Because Hitmonchan has Ice Punch. Admittedly, it does have the ability that adds the Iron Fist ability or whatever it is that adds on a little bit of extra damage. But, like, Persimmon with Brick Break is going to be better than Hitmonchan with Ice Punch, you know? So, yeah. Redlocks, hello, welcome. Happy April 1st. Guzzlord is even in defense and special defense. Okay, good. Okay, I'm just going to go with Venoshocks here, because it's kind of the best move I have. And then, yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry, why am I yawning? Oh, because I'm tired. But still, that's no excuse. That's no excuse. Okay. Right. Oh, Mama Snow. Here we go. Oh, Butterfree also has Venoshock. Could Butterfree have used a Pollen Puff on Araquanid? Because Bug is okay against Bug, right? Like, Bug doesn't resist Bug, or does Bug resist Bug? I didn't think Bug resisted Bug. I thought Bug against Bug was one of those neutral matchups. Okay. I got to use Venoshock because it's, like, my stabbiest, powerfulest move, but... oh no, I'm resistant. I absorb water moves now. Yeah, there seems to be a kind of heavy conversation in the chat that maybe isn't the right... This isn't the right place to have such a conversation if it's pretty heavy. I mean, we want people to be able to, like, open up about things, but there is also a level of personal stuff here that, from what I'm kind of gathering, but anyway, sorry. Okay, let me scroll back down. Okay. Okay, here we go. Right. So, Venoshock. Insert new joke. But anyway, PFP. Okay. So, here we go. Pollen Puff. Nice. That's good. And then, we're going with Max Strike rather than a Grassy Glide. Okay. Again, don't know why we're holding back. But, maybe the speed down might make a difference. Thunder Punch more like a Thunder Lunch. Well done. Okay, excellent. Like, just to sort of add to some of the stuff that's going on in chat or whatever. Like, obviously we do want people to be able to sort of be safe and to be able to, like, open up a little bit and stuff like that. But there are some things that might be sort of a certain level of, like, seriousness or depth where it's kind of like a Pokemon shiny hunting stream where anytime I say the word anyway, I add the word bark to it, might not be, like, the most appropriate or really relevant place for such things. And then, hang on, so who's next? It's the Persimmon, isn't it? To be honest, Hitmonchan is probably the best switch here. Hitmonchan, but I'll switch if Hitmonchan doesn't. So, Hitmonchan. Okay, I'm going to switch. Because I did have the Moonblast, and that would have been good against Persimmon. But sorry, we got distracted there. Again, lots of distractions today. And I have not been very good at being able to juggle. I have not been good at juggling all the different distractions today. I'll say that, and I'm putting that very lightly. I have been very, I don't know, it's very hard to, like, keep the different plates spinning today. So, yeah. But anyway, Bog. Right. I am going to Muscle Band. I'm going to up the old offensive capabilities. No, sorry. In fairness, earlier, because I'm remembering things that I said earlier as well, because sometimes I say things and then instantly forget them. No, earlier I did say, like, oh, we probably, like, could keep Hitmonchan until the end. Like, I did say something like that, didn't I? Also, why did that go... Okay. There we go, that was weird. So, Pasimko. But yeah, so, it's, but yeah, I did say, like, about, like, we probably could keep Hitmonchan to the end, but we actually might want to switch it for Passimian, because, like, Passimian's better. But, like, yeah, I could have, but yeah, if I'd have thought about it a bit more, it's just, the thing is, it is quite hard to remember. Like, you have to remember the Pokemon you have is easy enough to remember generally. But, like, you have to remember, like, the 4 Pokemon you have, the 3 Pokemon who you may or may not be planning to go for. And when I say that, it's like, you might be thinking of a lot, like, if you haven't made a decision about a Pokemon, like, you might have to, like, again, there's, like, what? There's always, like, 2 Pokemon at the beginning, and then, say, like, 4 in the middle, and then 4 at the end or something, so, like, 10 Pokemon. So it's, like, you have to remember, like, your 4 Pokemon, sort of anywhere between, like, 3 and 10 Pokemon, well, not 10, literally, but 3 and 10 Pokemon for, like, ones you might want to go for or whatever. And you have to remember the order you're going against them in. You have to remember all their movesets and, like, which ones can trip you up, and in relation to the 4 Pokemon. So you have to remember, like, the 4 Pokemon you have, and how each one of those 3 to 10 Pokemon sort of stacks up against your team. You also kind of have to remember, like, how much health you have, and, like, the Dynamax order as well. And so it's just very difficult to... And it's why, like, when I do sort of say things about kind of, like, you know, we will kind of try and outline the switches and stuff, but that's why I kind of do expect you guys to, like, if we sort of say, okay, you're going to switch second and you're going to switch third, I do kind of expect you guys to, like, remember that and hold on to that, because I'm already spinning a whole load of plates with then having, like, the technology and, like, the chat and stuff like that. So, so that's kind of why I do ask that, because I'm already trying to do a load of things, and I already kind of suck at it. So, that's why, you know, I will sometimes. So yeah, if I'd have really been on it, probably, you know, I would have said, let's get rid of Hitmonchan second, and Araquanid could switch for Passimian. But never mind, we're about to get smashed in the face with a giant rock. And then, there we go. But there we go. Okay. Oh, did Vivi get the shiny? You got it! Yes! At least someone got something shiny. But yeah. No, I don't suck at it. But just, I also am not, I'm not like any kind of master at it. Sorry, that's being unnecessarily harsh on myself. And sorry, I've kind of got to a point in my life where I can kind of, like, joke about things like that, and it doesn't impact my mental health negatively, but it's not a good demonstration for people on the outside. And I am talking into a microphone into the internet, so I would do well to be more wary of that. Again, I can say things like, oh, Bo, you ding-dong, but it doesn't really set a good example for other people. Because as I say in my book and stuff like that, you shouldn't call yourself, like, an idiot, you shouldn't say the word should, and stuff like that. And it's true, but I've kind of got to a point where I kind of can say those things occasionally, and I know that I'm just kind of being, like, hyperbolic or silly or whatever, and, like, not to take it seriously. But, so I kind of will say things like, so I suck at it or whatever, like, and I'm just joking. I don't think I actually suck at this. I don't think I've been doing this for 8 months and I suck at it. I think I've sort of done quite well at being, like, you know, sort of team leader, coordinator, captain, and however you want to put it. But yeah, but even so, like, you know, but yeah, I don't need to go so far the other way, like that, and saying that I suck. So, correct. Anyway, we won, Bark. So there we go. But that's the thing. It's still something where it's like, even though I've kind of got to that point now, it kind of would be better if I still stayed away from that bad habit. Like, just because I can sort of theoretically cope with the bad habit doesn't mean I should still really indulge in the bad habit. Right, Persimmon for Hitmonchan. Unless I switched Araquanid because I don't have a whole lot of health. But I think Hitmonchan, please now switch, Mr. Hitmonchan. And if I die and it gets a beast boost, then so be it. But here's the thing, Lunge lowers the attack stat, and so that's actually really useful for Matey Boy Guzzlord, so... Anyway, right, here we go. But yeah, Lunge lowers the attack stat, and it's 100% accurate, isn't it? So that's pretty nifty. So as long as it doesn't hit me, which I know I'm jinxing by saying, but as long as it doesn't hit me, then I think we should be good. So, let's do this thing. One final time. Or something, I don't know. Right, here we go. You knocked on wood. Good, I'll knock on wood too. Right, here we go. It's the G Max Butter. Bye. Free. Here we go. With those big old wings. Always forget Darkness's weaknesses besides Fairy. Yeah, it's like fighting, bug, and Fairy. So yeah. It's ironic because Fairy is the one sort of dark the dark weakness that has existed for the least amount of time. So it's the one that people should sort of, in theory, kind of forget about, if that makes sense. Oh, for the love of Nelly! I know I jinxed it, but for the love of Jinx Nellies. Oh, Receiver! Water Absorb! Yes! Persimmon! You're saved! Oh, crud. Wait, it doesn't have any special attack. Right, Avalanche. More like ever, give me a chance. Okay, there's the poison. Le poisson, how I love le poisson. Okay, here we go, guys. And gals are not binary pals. Let's do this. I'm going to cheer you guys. I'm going to give you guys a nice attack boost. And then we'll win this thing. Okay? So here we go. Or should I say here we boo? 2, 4, 6, 8. That was feeble. Oh, wait, no, it was great! But it's light screen, so that does suck. Okay. Oh, so I did talk about this recently, about the bug type and stuff, because, yeah, so Dark is, like, the evil type, right? It's like Fighting and Fairy, because Fairy is, like, light, like, sort of good and sparkles, and Fighting is, like, the heroic type, right? But here's the thing. In, like, Japanese culture, bugs are kind of seen as, like, this sort of, like, heroic warrior-y thing. Like, there's like bug fighting and all this other stuff. Like, bugs are kind of seen as like these fighters and heroes and stuff in like Japanese culture, apparently, at least. This is my understanding. Whereas in the, like, they don't have, like, in the Western world, bugs are kind of seen as like these creepy things that are kind of like, ugh, not very nice. But they don't really have that like attitude as much in like Japan, apparently, or at least there's this other side to them in Japan. Like, we don't have anything like that in like America or even like in England or anything like that. So I think that's basically the idea behind it, that like bugs are kind of this like if like Fighting is like the hero type, Bug is kind of like the secondary hero type. So I know Bo hates bugs, but I like bugs, Cheese says. Well, Cheese, we're all entitled to our opinions. Xander the Hammer, because that opinion is wrong! No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I probably just blew out the mic there. But no, well done, everyone. We just beat a Guzzlord. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars one more time. And don't forget the Welsh flags, because we did just beat Guzzlord Jones. So well done, everyone. Very well done. Very nicely played. We kind of ended up sleepwalking through that, which is always a nice thing. So here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Or I don't know. Who knows? Right. Doop-ba-doop-ba-doop. Right. Let's do this thing. Oh, crud, I pressed the... So I was plugging my phone in, because I keep not plugging my phone in. So Guzzlord is not shiny. Ugh. Persimmon is not shiny. Araquanid is not a dupe. And Abomasnow is not shiny either. That was a very anticlimactic and chaotic end to a anticlimactic and chaotic stream, I guess. But there we go. But yeah, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. And no sparkles there. How many Ultra Beasts have I done at this point? Seriously, like I think Blacephalon alone, we may have done like over 100 times now, because we've been doing it since February, right? So like, not February, November. Sorry. Guys, I have a trick in my head where January, April, July, and October are all red months. February, May, August, and November are yellow months, and March, June, September, and December are blue months, and that's like a thing, so sometimes I confuse the yellow months. November, the yellow month before February, November is, how long ago? It's like when I think we started Blacephalon, or at least like the stream where I did the weather ball short, that was from like November. Like that was from a stream in November. And like, yeah, like what? Like we've been hunting for Blacephalon for like almost 5 months now. Like I think Blacephalon alone we could have done like 100 times. Like just Blacephalon, like, you know. And it's like, ugh. And it's just like, okay, but we've done so many like, at least one wild card a day has been an Ultra Beast for like a while, pretty much. And there've only been a few times where we've had like, say, like, if we've had like 2 wild cards, like, oh, only one of them has, like, oh, none of them have been an Ultra Beast. Like, we've usually done at least 1 Ultra Beast, and recently we've been doing like 2 of them. Like, I do not know how many Ultra Beasts we've done. It's probably been like over 200. I'm probably in like what we'll call the Kieran Club, for Ultra Beasts. But, and for wild cards, just generally, I mean, we used to do, you know, like 2 wild cards on Saturday, 2 wild cards on Sunday, sometimes 3. You know, so we used to probably do something like, you know, like 8 wild cards a week or something. Well, now we actually do like 8 wild cards a week or whatever. But and then I think now we do like 10 wild cards a week. But for a long time, we've probably been doing between like 8 and 10 wild cards a week or something for like a long time. So I don't know how long this will go on, but anyway, Buck. So, yeah, it's because we're both at like over 200 for like a shiny legendary. But mine is with regards to like wild cards and or Ultra Beasts. Like I have definitely done like I think I've probably done over 200 wild cards. I don't know how many Ultra Beasts I've done, but I'm pretty sure I've probably done like 200 wild cards. So anyway, Buck. Right. But here we go. So, anyway, Bark. So who do I don't... Okay, I don't need any Sinnoh Pokemon. I don't need any Alola Pokemon. I don't need any, you're still Alola. No, who's the Alola I need? It's, Lurantis, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay, so do any of these have good stats at least? Oh, a Jolly Persimmon. I'll take a Jolly Persimmon. Or a Timid Abomasnow, but no, I'm going to go with a Jolly Persimmon, I think. Anyway, sorry, I'm dawdling. I'm very... I don't know. My mind's all drifty today. If you understood that reference, kudos. That is it. That is all for today. Let me just very quickly, before we leave, just call me a tree, because I'm about to leave. Here's what we're going to do, okay? I'm just going to very quickly... Actually, no, I'm not. I was going to say, let's figure out how many Dynamax Adventures we've done. But no, I'm going to figure that out next... I'm going to figure that out before Thursday. I'm going to figure that out in a minute. And then I'll share it with you guys on Thursday. I'm going to figure out roughly how many Dynamax Adventures I've done, okay? Just like a rough idea. Anyway, Bug. I apologize for the very, 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 very low quality of this stream. And I will take this opportunity, like, we are another month through, another month of striking, end of one month, beginning of a new one means, another month anniversary of the strike, and another month anniversary of these streams. I really do appreciate you guys who still stick around. We've had so many people come and go throughout these that I really am grateful for those of you who still come here as frequently as you do, and I really am appreciative of that. And thank you to the mods as well, of course. It really is like you guys and the mods who make all this possible and still have, still give me something to do to fill the void and fill the time and everything. And it's nice to, educate people on the strikes and just about the VO world and stuff and what you guys need to look out for and stuff like that. So, don't know how effective I am at it, but I try. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to call that it. Unfortunately, no shinies today. After 3 in a row, I think 3 in a row is probably the best I'm ever going to get, isn't it? So anyway, Bug. So I'm going to go count up my Pokemon. I will see all of you guys. So tomorrow is Wednesday, so tomorrow's a day off. I'll just be resting, and by which I mean playing this game, Charlie. But yeah. But you guys have been wonderful. Thank you all so much. Yeah, be careful of what you watch online today, because yeah, like I said, I watched a video earlier which was actually very convincing until the very last second. Like, the guy did such a good job at, like, something where I was like, wait, what? I've never heard of this. And I just didn't, but I didn't think, oh, it's April Fool's. But right until the end, he, like, had me, like, he sucked me in more and more into this very, this thing that is so stupid, but, like, but yeah, but it worked. So yeah. Right, anyway, Bark, thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, enjoy your Wednesday, and then I'll see you guys on Thursday, okay? Zonda Day! So yeah, and what's that gonna be? The third or the fourth, Zonda Day? That sounds fun, right? Right. So anyway, take care, guys. Lots of love. I am waffling and dawdling and drawing this out even more than it needs to be. So take care. Lots of love. Like the video if you haven't. I haven't said that for a couple of hours, have I? Oh, crud. Like the video if you haven't, please. And I'll see you Thursday. Take care, guys. Bye.